guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a wrap-up video on the free Snap-on toolbox Rustoleum paint job. Trying to keep this a budget-friendly restoration here on this toolbox. If you guys haven't watched the other videos, this toolbox was in a fire. I'll try to drop some before pictures and some sanding pictures in here right now. Anyways, a lot of sanding. I did the top box first about a year ago and finished, or sorry, 2 years ago and finished it, and then last April is when I finished the rest of it. So I painted it with a custom mixture of Rust-Oleum paint using gray, aluminum, and black to get a little bit of metallic in the paint to sort of match my Trans Am. So anyways, I was gonna try to do a quick walkthrough of what's all in it and what parts I had to put in it to make it work. So I had to get a lot of new rollers. My Snap-on guy really hooked me up. He actually gave me extras. So I have double rollers on any of these long drawers, and they are all new on the bottom box except for 2 extra rollers. Like I got a top one that's old on one of these. Anyways, all new, all new. These are all good rollers that came out of the bottom box originally, because when I did this box, he had not gotten the new slides, so I used existing slides on this, but they all slide great. Only thing I don't have is the plastic catches. I only have it on this drawer right here. I think it's only, yeah. The rest of them all melted, so they are all gone. I think they're like $3 a piece to replace them or something like that. Not worried about it, because that is, in my opinion, that device is for if you work in a shop and you're having to move your box. And that way when you move it around a corner or whatever, you're turning it, drawers aren't sliding open. Because like these aren't going to just slide open. They're not going to just roll open, you know, sit in the shop. So anyways, so I'll try to go over this real quick, what's in the box. Anyways, the top drawer right here. And I'm doing this as an inventory thing too, so it might take a little longer than what you guys want. So all Pittsburgh and Craftsman stuff up here. It's all 1/2 inch. I got 6-piece 1/2 inch drive right here, and it's like 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 36. This is a mixture of Craftsman. Yeah, see there's like a 19, 20, there's a 22 Craftsman socket, and then we got Pittsburgh. So anyways, we got the shallows, got torque wrench, 1/2 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch breakover bar, deep well, Craftsman, whole bunch of shallow standards. Yeah, just a bunch. I got Craftsman wrenches, Pittsburgh wrench, or sorry, ratchets, oil filter wrench for an LS. Just some ones I already had, some 1/2 inch shallow Craftsman. Anyways. All right, trim tools, Matco, what's it? S&R tool. Red ones were already in this box. Snap-on trim tool. It's the only Snap-on one I have. It's the long trim tool. Anyways, you can see which ones I got here. Magnet punch set, some random punches and blades for my Craftsman planer. Yeah. Oh. Allen wrenches, some torque bits, screwdrivers, nothing too special here, just random cheap brands. Got some Snap-ons ones right here. Drill bits. These came in the box. My very first set of Ryobi stuff I bought like 12 years ago. Got some new Bosch ones right here. These are some Ryobis that are just out of the box, and random drill bits from random jobs. And these are just cheapo bits probably in most of the stuff. Got some Blue Point spot weld drills. Some Dremel stuff for my multi-tool, a heating coil kit for a head on a small block Chevy. This is the Craig jig drill bit. These are the screwdrivers I use on a daily basis because I have a lot of extra off-brand ones. Here's my Snap-on ones. Got all my Milwaukee bits, some random replacements, all the gold Makita stuff right here. It's okay. Snap-on ratcheting screwdriver, Southwire wire strippers and like 4-in-1. Some random cheapo screwdrivers in there. Matco bits with a 1/4-inch adapter. Sorry guys, I'm going a little fast. If you guys have any questions on this stuff, you can just drop a comment below and I'll try to help explain better. I just don't want to waste too much of your time. Diablo saw blade, sawzalls, random wire brushes, cutoff wheels, grinding disc, yeah, Rolox, files, brushes, zip ties, kind of a random drawer. Still getting used to having all this storage. I've got some squares in here, random measurement tools, level. Yeah, see it all. These are all my extra flatheads, random brands, Craftsman, Cornwell, Husky, Stanley, Snap-on, Craftsman, random, Husky, yeah, all the Phillips heads. TIG welding drawer. You can see extra heads back there. Tire pressure gauge, pins, and yeah, all the good stuff. All right, snap ring pliers. These are Harbor Freight. They come with different tips to change out. I guess I have them in a different drawer. Pipe wrenches. Oh, they're there. There's the different tips. All right there. Pittsburgh long reach needle nose. Got 2 sets. Got the straight ones and the bent ones, the 90s. Love those. Those come in handy a lot. Random crescent wrench I've had for since I was a kid. Extra plier drawer. These are not going to see much use. Maybe the little ones, but these, yeah, they're just extras. These are what I have left of a Husky set that I got when I was a kid. Don't have the channel locks or the dikes anymore. That's Pittsburgh brand. Pin and bushing kit for my Trans Am doors. Over here, all my pliers. I got Silver Eagle, which is the blue point of Matco. Boom, 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 boom. Pittsburgh. Or, sorry, Bremen. I don't know what all the brands are. That's all Harbor Freight. Got Snap-on wire dikes, Nipex pliers, Snap-on. Whoop. Some extra trim tools, Cobalt wire cutters that I use for the AN line. Snap-on, Pittsburgh plier rack, like it. All the wire brushes, mainly Pittsburgh stuff, or Harbor Freight, I should say. Oh man, idiot. Take that out. This is my wiring drawer. It's a mess right now because I'm in the middle of doing an LS swap, so I've been unloading. Craftsman multimeter. This is a Cronova multimeter from Amazon. I actually really like that for 20 bucks. It's pretty decent. Got my wire probe tool from Amazon, DUOYI. Doyle wire strippers. I have Cornwell, Snap-on, and ones I've thrown away over the years. My favorite ones so far are these Doyle ones. 25 bucks. Well worth the money. Let's see, yeah, Cornwell, Snap-on. I use these for the crimpers still. These Cornwell ones actually they work better than the Snap-ons. They're pretty wore out, I guess. Ratcheting crimpers from Pittsburgh. They are junk. Rest of the stuff, see a butane torch / soldering gun. The Benzo, right? Or Burnzo brand, whatever it is. Over here, got all my Milwaukee stuff. Milwaukee fuel impact driver, Milwaukee hammer drill, Milwaukee brushless 7 1/4 circular saw, fuel hacksaw with a 4 amp hour battery. Got the multi-tool with a 5 amp hour, 5 amp hour, 5 amp hour, 5 amp hour. Got 4 of those batteries. Makita 3/8 ratchet. And I got down here some other 3/8 with an Amazon battery. Judge me. Hole saw kit, tap and die set, AC gauges, spring removal tool for LS heads, steering wheel remover, brake fluid bleeder, rotary tool from Harbor Freight, brake line, flaring tool, some clay bar, steam tool, steam cleaner from Harbor Freight. It's like 80 bucks, well worth the money. Love that. Paperwork, old tap and die set, extra snap-on and SMK sockets, random detailing supplies and stuff for the steam cleaner, random conduit, yeah. The infamous JBL amp, if you know, you know. Alright, 3/8 sets. I have duplicates of almost every single tool when it comes to sockets because I bought cheap first and then I bought Snap-on. So, Snap-on, standard, shallow, standard deep, metric, shallow, metric, regular extensions, regular ratchet, breakover bar, universal socket, extended 3/8 ratchet, spark plug, wobble, extensions. Those are awesome. Love those. Silver Eagle, standard, Silver Eagle metric. I have more of the Silver Eagle than I do the Snap-on as far as sizes go. Up to 1 inch, up to 20, up to 19, up to 19, up to 7/8, up to 7/8. Silver Eagle 1/4 inch, all Silver Eagle. Got a Snap-on flex head ratchet, my favorite. And then I got Silver Eagle, lots of extensions from Silver Eagle. My dad actually had one of these, so I ordered another one. Sorry, he kept one of mine by accident, so I ordered another one, so now I have 2 of those. Got plenty of those for taking out transmissions. Snap-on 1/4 inch set, standard metric, shallow and deep. Got the little bitty baby ratchet. I love this set. Oh, Matco air ratchet. It's a good air ratchet. I like how small it is. Alright. Wrenches, duplicate sets, like I said. Got Cornwell ratcheting wrenches. They're the kind you just flip over. They're okay. I think I paid about $100 for the set. Snap-on metric, Silver Eagle metric, standard, Silver Eagle, Snap-on Mustang tool set, my very first tool set from when I was a kid. Random, these are all my woodworking clamps pretty much. Some extra wrenches that are Craftsman Universal Design. They do 12-point hex, partially rounded hex, square torques, or external torques and spline. Maybe use them a handful of times, and I've had them for close to 10 years. The door was catching. Extra bolts, all sorted out. Some lug nuts, just random bolts. And Pro pass-through socket set. Very first set that I ever bought from Advanced Auto Parts. It's a pretty handy little set. I wouldn't recommend buying one unless you find yourself in a bind a lot needing a pass-through set. This was just really cheap, so I couldn't pass it up. And I was in high school and I had no tools, so this was the cheapest socket set I could buy that had a lifetime warranty. So, and that's 1/4 inch Pittsburgh torque wrench. Oh, rivet tool too. Sorry about that. It's also Pittsburgh. As you can tell, anything that I have that's Pittsburgh is stuff that I don't use very often, or stuff that is just highly recommended from Harbor Freight. Oh, got a 2-wire temperature sensor for LS. I'll explain why that's in there in another video. Oil pressure sensor for my Crossfire, extra brake lines for my Trans Am, AN line, ECU for the Trans Am, extra parts, and fuel line fittings or transmission line fittings, random battery cable ends, plastic rivets, don't know. Anyways, nothing worth any money. Hammer set, Pittsburgh, don't know. Stanley, Pittsburgh, don't know. I think it's Stanley too, or East Wing. What? I don't even know. Snap-on, I like that. That's my favorite body hammer. These are all Harbor Freight. Don't really like them. They're okay. They got me through a lot of years, but just not the best setup. Snap-on DA, random long blocks, cheese graters, buffing pad, Makita buffer. Got off the Matco truck, like $300 a long time ago. It's buffed a lot of cars. Snap-on drill, heavy-duty air chisel, 3050 instead of the 2050. Merlin air chuck from Harbor Freight. Really like this. It's a little pricier. Got a broke Snap-on 3/8 impact, 3/8 drill that works awesome. These are all pneumatic. Got the bits for the air chisel. Cornwell, Harbor Freight, Blue Point, Astro. It's a die grinder, air saw, angle die grinder, flange tool, hole punch. This thing's pretty wore out. This thing, I bought these at the same time when I was about to do a restoration on a car. This Blue Point saw, to say the least, sucks for the price that you pay for it. The Harbor Freight one's like a quarter of the price. I haven't used it, but I can't imagine it works worse than the Blue Point. Central Pneumatic, Brad Nailer. Love this thing for 15 bucks. It's a great deal. Snap-on Milwaukee stud finder. Yep. Nothing great. And none of this stuff's permanent in this box. Like, I've been trying to move stuff around, finding the best place for everything. Got a push button starter for, like, you know, when you're troubleshooting. Spring compressor for a Trans Am or Firebird 3rd gen. Maybe a steering column plate press right there. Caliper plate or caliper compressor from Harbor Freight. I think that's Harbor Freight. Super cheap. Magnetic base to check in play and stuff. And then you got your angle gauge for doing head bolts on LS. Extra spark plug wires, air vacuum pump from Harbor Freight. That thing's awesome. Versus the electric one, the air one, it works good and it's super cheap. CompuStar alarm kit, paint suit. All right. Now over here, trying to keep this fast, guys. I already recorded this once and it was way too long. Let's start at the bottom. Got my Ryobi first drill I ever bought about 12 years ago with my drill bits. Got a Drill Master heat gun from Harbor Freight. Got a Pittsburgh Sawzall that's okay. Got a Bauer hammer drill I got from mixing paint. It was like 25, 30 bucks. It's a good drill. Black & Decker belt sander. Love my belt sander. Black & Decker Sawzall. Hardly got to use it. Bauer, whatever it is. 5-inch DA sander, or well, no, it's just circular sander. And then Ryobi. The Ryobi was more expensive. The Ryobi is not variable speed. This one is. I like it better. Build quality is not as good though. All right, guys. I think that pretty much wraps it up. On the logos, I printed them all off or cut them all off on my Cricut. Yeah, it wasn't hard at all. Just had to figure out the design, what I wanted. Oh, snap-on pry bar set. That's a cheap snap-on tool. I mean, it is kind of basic. It's just metal, but yeah, it's a good set to have. Like $100. I say that's cheap, but I understand it's not to some people. Considering you can probably get a Harbor Freight one way cheaper. Anyways, don't know what I'm gonna put on the front of this box right here. Haven't picked a logo for that. And honestly, I just kind of forgot about this box. I've just been using it and forgot like all the stuff that I maybe had planned for it. The liner is the same in the top as in the bottom. It's the stuff I bought off Amazon, like $40 a roll. Yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions, just drop a comment below. It's a pretty basic job, a lot of work. But it's just a Rustoleum paint job. I sprayed out of HBLP gun. If you guys want to see more of the process on how I did it, I would go back to the other video on the top box. I actually have a video of me sanding it, painting it, and all that. I'm just going to drop in the photos of the before and after for this video. I didn't take any video of me actually painting or sanding on that. I didn't think I needed to do that twice. Figured that'd be kind of boring for you guys to watch. People even said they'd fast forwarded through that just to see what it looked like at the end. People are wanting to know what this thing looks like completed, all assembled. If you do follow me on Instagram, it is LSX Trans Am 83. I have before and after pictures, well, yeah, of this toolbox. So some of you guys have seen that. But yeah, guys, if you guys like the content, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will try to keep you posted on what's going on with the Trans Ams, with my truck. I have a new computer, new GoPro. I've lost a lot of content that I've recorded. I'm trying to get better. So I'll see you guys on the next one.